Oh my goodness.
Excuse me.
Jeez, woman.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to start a new series. We haven't really named it yet, but we're going to start updating everybody on bodybuilding news, basically everything leading up to the Olympia. We really love the Olympia. We went 3 years ago and we were like second row and it was unreal. So ever since then, we're like,
been kind of hooked on it.
Yeah. We decided that we would share our passion with everybody and kind of report on everything Olympia and everything leading up to Olympia. To start, I asked everybody on Instagram if they wanted to ask us questions. I didn't know this.
Yeah, no idea.
So we're going to answer 3 questions. So I'll let you start because I already got to see them. So
okay.
The first question was actually from Dominique. She wanted to know if we're still buying an RV.
As of right now, probably no.
Yeah, we planned on buying an RV and living in an RV and traveling, but then we got to Oregon and with the pandemic, we just
don't know what the travel issue is going to be. We don't know what's going to happen with everything going on with work. Settle down here for a little bit and just kind of ride it out until, I don't know, something happens and
things pick up. Yeah. And we even talked about maybe doing something a little bit smaller, maybe possibly a trailer, but no to the RV. The second one is who is a more successful competitor? Honestly, obviously, you look way better than I've ever looked. So it's
hard to compare.
I just have
so
different classes.
Yeah, you have so many different qualities too, because you can actually pose. You have perfect posing. You're so smooth up there. Just be able to do that. I'm like a robot. I can't move. I can't do that kind
you
of
come
stuff,
in always looking good. Like
you're
my hero when it comes to prep, but posing, we just have to work on posing.
Yeah, work on some posing, I think, but other than that, like, I think we're pretty comparable.
I don't know, yeah.
It's pretty...
I think we're comparable. Yeah. I think compared to how much I've competed and placed, you look as good as that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I don't know. That's a hard one. So, anyways, and then, do you work out together?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Gotten better. We used to, like, not be able to work out together. Like, we just get, like, pissed at each other. We'd, like, give each other a suggestion and be like, fuck you.
It's hard because we've both been doing this for a while and we're both athletes. Like to be treated like we're idiots, but we both need to learn as well. And
we've gotten more humble as we've gotten older.
My ego gets up there a little bit, so she's got to knock it down a little bit and remind me that, it's...
Mine too, though. Like,
I've
had to learn, like, it's okay that somebody knows how to do something that you don't know how to do. Yeah. So, yeah. We do work out together, though, sometimes. So those are our 3 questions. So thanks, everybody. Yeah. Thanks. I wanted to start with Ms Cydney Gillon. Gillon? Gillian.
It's Gillian.
Gillian? Mm. So Cydney she was last year's Miss Figure Olympia. She is a 4-time Miss Figure Olympia. She is the youngest Miss Figure Olympia, and she's already gearing up for next year. And the great thing about Cydney is she won, so she doesn't have to compete at all this year if she doesn't want to. She can just go straight to Olympia.
On that.
Yeah, so what I think is so funny about Cydney, I'm going to show you this video. It's the only video I can find of her, of what she looks like right now. And I noticed that she did this last year. You don't see what Cydney looks like. She hides, she covers up, when she posts things, she doesn't really post progress photos. And I don't know, do you think that gives them an advantage, or?
Well, I mean, Dorian Yates,
he did that too.
They called him the Shadow.
The Shadow.
They never saw him until one day Olympia comes around. He comes, pops out of his cave, and he's just this gigantic monster. It's like, you want to keep people guessing, like, you don't.
But also, you only look that way a couple times during the year, so it's kind of hard because as a fan, I like to see it I want to see what you've got going on. But also, it does build up that intensity because then you want to go to Olympia because you got to see Cydney.
Yeah.
You got to see what she looks like. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting that she hides. But yeah, she doesn't have to compete. She can just slide right on in. Yeah. I thought this was interesting about Cydney. I really love her. So she has a bachelor's in psychology and a master's in public relations. She's a smarty. Wow. Very smart, very young. Her local news highlighted her about being like the youngest women's figure champion and just being a smarty. So yeah, you go, girl.
First guy I guess I'd like to talk about is obviously, if you guys don't know him, Chris Bumbstead. He's probably...
We love Chris in this
house. He's a pretty sweet looking. He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, he's pretty sweet looking.
You can't deny it. The guy has a phenomenal body, and he's a nice dude. He seems like a genuinely nice guy.
Well, we met him.
Yeah, we got to meet him. I talked to him for a little bit.
We met him the year before he won. His title.
He had just lost to Breon that year, took second place, and then he won the next year. And I actually talked to him about why I thought it was unfair that he was being able to pull a vacuum pose and stuff.
Oh, right. That was that year. He was very humble. He said nothing. He was like, I don't know, maybe next year.
Like, yeah, that's not like a required pose or anything. So
which is true.
Yeah, and it's true. Yeah, super nice guy. So, yeah, he recently launched a pre-workout and protein supplement line, and apparently he had such a high response, sold out in 8 hours, the whole thing. So
8 hours, a work day.
Yep. Just 8 hours, boom, gone.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Are you getting dog distracted?
Yeah, Millie's. Anyways, yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's crazy.
The video I found of him. I'm sure you've already seen it. This is just a quick video of him.
Oh, snap.
Just posing, and it's just...
My boyfriend. Yeah. Look at that. This was right about when I went into hiding before the Mr. Olympia. Wanted to save a little surprise for the stage. Holy shite.
This is right before.
See, here's the thing the point about hiding is Chris didn't really hide. He was just a couple weeks behind or months behind. He was tricking us.
People.
He was a little trickster. Yeah. I get it, but that's what I wonder is like, I don't know, I think everybody has.
He's still giving you some, it's like showing what's going on and stuff.
I think everyone has a tactic. All right, cool, Chris. Good for you. Yeah. Still looking juicy, man.
Yeah, still looking good. So.
Juicy. That's what you wrote down. Still looking juicy. When we say crispy in this house, it's crispy. We were just talking about qualifying competitions that just came up because I just heard that wellness, so wellness is very brand new in the women's division. It was not there at Olympia. There were a couple shows here and there last year. This year, top 2 will qualify and go to Olympia. So any woman in the wellness division that wins top 2 in a pro show is gonna go to Olympia. I'm guessing they're doing that to stack up the wellness division because obviously there's not a lot of pros already, so they've got to kind of build it up.
Right.
Which is smart, so.
I think the first one actually is the Pittsburgh Pro, 24th.
April 24th? Yeah. Oh, damn. A minute, like, yeah, about 2 months, right? Usually, if there's 25 or less contestants in a division, which is bodybuilding, figure, women's physique, wellness, the top 5 from Olympia will qualify again. So whoever took top 5 at 2020 Olympia will qualify again for 2021. The winner of every pro show will go to Olympia, except for wellness, which will be top 2. And then just the top 3 points holders will actually go as well. Remember, like Regan Grimes went to Russia. Was it Russia? Because he wanted to try to qualify for next year.
So he doesn't even need any points.
Oh, is he already up there?
He's qualified. He's already qualified for Olympia.
Oh, snap. That's pretty lucky.
So yeah, he doesn't have to do anything but get ready for for Olympia this year.
Right, he's all ready to go.
I'm super stoked about him. I've been watching a lot of his YouTube videos. And
yeah, you've been telling me that that you've been watching a lot of him. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of it's just like 6s with the women. I was looking at points like with figure, and it is 6s. There's so many women that have 3 points, 4 points, 2 points, so it's like
yeah, I mean,
anybody really has a shot right now.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be pretty open. I'm kind of excited to watch wellness. I'm pretty.
Pittsburgh Pro is gonna be the first figure coming.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of new pros coming in.
Yeah.
So Pittsburgh Pro will be probably, and hopefully, I'm really hoping they live stream, because they were doing that a lot last year. They were live streaming the pro shows, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see that. Maybe we'll see something with that. You were talking about Shaun Clarida. You love Shaun Clarida.
Yeah, so Shaun Clarida, I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's a giant killer. I was just kind of scrolling around, figuring out what's going on with him lately, and he's looking really good. He's about February 10th, he posted something, 195 pounds. February 16th, 195 pounds current.
What was his Olympia weight?
His Olympia weight, I think he said he was 178 pounds. Yeah, so.
Let me see. Do you have a picture of him? Actually, you know what? I have a picture of him with the Ms Olympia winner. Yeah. Standing next to the Ms Olympia winner, Andrea Shaw.
Yeah.
And it's pretty, I mean, look at that. Look at her.
Yeah.
But he's pretty impressive. I was impressed watching him on stage. It was unreal.
Here's him now. He's put on some weight and stuff.
That's him?
Yeah, he's definitely getting some size on him right now.
Yeah, he is getting some size on him for sure. That?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. He looks so different.
So he's definitely getting some size on him, obviously, from...
Oh my gosh. He was so shreddy.
But
he was very tan and juicy though.
Yep, so he's... I'm not sure what his current weight is. He hasn't posted anything about a current weight or anything, but he's still...
as of late, he was one...
Yeah, he's...
One what?
Pushing a lot of weight. 195. And he's, I mean, probably not even 5% body fat. So
that's a lot of weight he's come up.
Yeah, it's a little dude with a lot of meat on him.
That's 20 pounds since Olympia, since December.
I mean, Derek always looks awesome. Derek Lunsford always looks good. It's always sad,
like pulling for Derek.
Yeah, Derek's...
That year we went and he lost to Kamal, I was like...
Yeah, that was, I'm pretty sure he had it that year. Kamal.
I was confused about that year.
Yeah.
This year, I won't lie, like...
He had a little tightening up to do, but
Shaun there was
just
no doubt Shaun was the winner.
Yeah, Shaun just came in just super tight and just...
He just has a very good shape.
Keon Pierce,
Was he in men's classic?
I think he was in classic, and I think he was jumping up to 212 or something, or I can't remember. I know something happened, he put on a lot of weight, but it actually brought me... I was actually looking at Shaun Clarida's page, and there's a picture of the two next to each other, and man, he is thick now.
He's big?
Yeah, so this is Keon right now.
Oh, yeah.
And he's working right here with, him and Shaun are working out
together.
Yeah, so they're pretty, he's a pretty stacked little guy too.
Oh my goodness.
So I was really super stoked, excited for him to compete last year, but he had gone through a lot of shit. I don't know if he was having some, I don't know, not mental issues, but...
Right, no, he did say that he needed to take a break for his mental health, and he needed to take time for his family, which I think that's awesome for him to stand up and say. And it was weird because a lot of bodybuilders were coming at him, like...
So yeah, sure, super excited about Keon Pierce coming in again. Hopefully he shows up this year. And
hopefully karma gives him... what he deserves this year for taking a break. Yeah, Ms Olympia, this last year was its first year back since 2014.
Yeah.
When they told those women they could not compete anymore.
That's getting too out of hand.
Which is stupid because what about the mass? Like Dorian Yates wasn't out of hand.
Yeah.
Ronnie Coleman wasn't out of hand. Who's to tell those women that it's out of hand? Let them do whatever they want.
It's a free game. That's what bodybuilding is. It's there's no rules.
We want to bend the rules of our bodies and
see what you can accomplish. So.
Anyways, I was very impressed by... I'm getting distracted by the squirrels out. Squirrel. I was very impressed by the winner last year, Andrea Shaw. You remember her? She just walked on stage and you were like, who is that? She was spectacular. So she she's working. She's back at it. She's posting a lot. She's traveling. I think recently I just saw she was like in Arizona, which is where the Wings of Strength headquarters is.
Yeah, I used to live right next to it.
Yeah, when you lived in Arizona, your apartment was like right next to it. Which
drove by it one day and I was like, that looks really familiar.
Well, because we'd just gone to Olympia. We've just gone to Olympia and we just met Margie and the Wings of Strength was just coming back. We need to move back to Arizona. So anyways, that's what I found. I showed you earlier, her and Shaun Clarida. She's pretty amazing.
Right. That's pretty intense. I wish I had her body.
She's tall too. I know, right? She's tall too. Like, I didn't really, I mean, or Shaun's just
Shaun's
super
a little guy.
short.
I think Shaun's like 5'5". I think he's either your height or maybe he's not.
I'm not 5'5".
5'2".
Oh, Shaun Clarida's 5'2".
That even makes it more phenomenal.
Shout out,
my
Shaun.
weight, my weight.
And shorter than me. You're 5'8", aren't you?
6 inches shorter than I am. Almost half a foot shorter than I am. Just this meat package, like.
Ew. So I found this lady. Her name's Anastasia Korableva. And last year was her first year competing as a pro. She finished with a 5th and a 6th place at Wings of Strength events, which I think they're awesome for just blasting last year with events, because these are the events that are going to qualify these women to get to Olympia, because it was really cool to see them at Olympia, but there weren't very many women.
No.
Yeah, her first year as a pro. This is her next to our winner.
Right.
Look at those legs.
That's
Look
crazy.
at those shoulders. So I'm really excited to see her. Hopefully I don't think she has a lot of points. I think she had like 3 points. Don't quote me on that. I see what they're going for. They're going for a very feminine look. They want a small waistline. They want something that still is very feminine. Yeah. Which is hard. And I think you just have to have the genetics for it. Yeah. Like, you just straight up have to have the genetics. For every class, there is a look, and you can work really hard to get that look, but your best option is you just have the body for it and the genetics. So I'm excited for her. I think she's gonna kick some ass. Yeah. You never know, because like we had so many underdogs this year. So many come up, like Regan Grimes, Nick Walker, Wesley Vissers. Yeah, Vissers. Like, just so many underdogs that came up, and it was like really cool. It was cool to see a lot of first timers in the lineup. Yeah. I thought it was pretty neat, because it gives you hope. Yeah. If you work hard enough, someday.
It takes time.
It takes time someday.
Well, the next one I've seen is the Houston Pro.
When's that?
It was April 3rd. This is for the men's physique IFBB men's qualifier. Actually, Salt Lake City Wasatch Warrior.
Yeah, that's April.
Has men's physique and a couple others.
And that's early April. That's like April 18th, I think.
17th.
17th. Okay. Yep.
So yeah.
Okay, cool. And we might even be at the Wasatch Warriors. So next time we'll probably hit something up next week and just kind of hit up how some of the new classes are doing. I'd definitely love to do an update on wellness. Check out our new girls in wellness, who's up and coming. I think that's a really interesting division. And then we'll check in on our fitness division, because Missy Truscott's been already posting some crazy videos. Yeah. And she is inspiring. I don't know how that girl has the energy. So
jumping around a lot.
Yeah, those girls are nuts. Thanks for tuning in. I'm starving, so we're gonna go eat.
Always eating.
Always hungry.
Yeah.
Bye.